Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. I love hearing about all the international gayborhoods and what it's like being black or gay in other parts of the world, and Colombia has recently been piquing my interest. I met and had my own first experiences with a black gay Colombian guy here in Toronto, and I could tell he'd been through some crazy things in his life, even though he wanted to head back to Colombia despite what he'd been through. This experience made me curious about what black gay life is like in Colombia. And over the years, I've learned that there are a few black gay icons in Colombia, and that Colombia has a much bigger black population than I realized. Not only do they have gay-friendly areas in the major cities like Bogota and Medellin, Colombia is also the third country with the highest African diaspora outside of Africa, after the US and Brazil. This makes Colombia a very important country for the black diaspora and black gay people globally. So here's a quick list of 5 black gay Colombian icons. Campanita. Now, I've been following Campanita on social media for a few years now. His dancing is top tier. He's gorgeous, flirty, and funny, and even if he speaks Spanish most of the time and I barely know what he's saying, he's captivating on camera. But besides his massive social media presence, I didn't realize he's all over Colombian TV as well. Frank Stewart Luna Valencia, known as Campanita, or Tinkerbell in English, appeared on the Colombian reality TV competition series Desafío. Desafío, which means challenge in English, is a competition series similar to Survivor, where the contestants are isolated on an island and they compete for prizes and vote others off the island, hoping to be the last one standing. Campanita competed in the series' 20th season out of the 33 participants. He made it to the top 20, but was a fan favorite, and also hosted some of the series as well. He also appeared on the daytime talk show Dia a Dia as a host, and he's still growing his massive social media presence with over 600,000 followers on both Instagram and TikTok, where he dances in major productions and concerts, as well as doing his own comedy skits online. Duban Andres Prado. Duban Andres Prado is a prominent queer Colombian actor, director, and entrepreneur who first came to my attention as a prominent gay character on the popular Colombian fantasy drama Always a Witch. Always a Witch is the 2020 original Netflix fantasy series that tells the story of a black Colombian witch from Colombia's past and slavery that is reincarnated in the present day, searching for her lover she left in the past. Daniel, played by Prado, is a fellow student and friend of Carmen in the present day who has his own complicated issues with reconnecting with his missing boyfriend. This character was a groundbreaking black gay character for black gay Colombians on TV, who until recently didn't have a lot of representation in Colombian media, especially considering how popular this series became internationally as well. Besides his role in Always a Witch, he's had prominent roles in several other action-packed Colombian and Spanish TV shows, like El Chivo in 2014, The Commander in 2017, The Bronx, Heaven and Hell in 2019, and Enfermeras, a medical drama in 2022. So clearly this man stays working. Now, I haven't seen anything online where he blatantly states that he's gay, but I peeped his Instagram where he's repping a bunch of rainbow flags in his posts, as well as promoting his many gay and LGBT plays and projects, including the very queer play When Life Smiles at Us, where he plays a character named Melanie, and Transparente, a pride play for gay men. So either he's gay, queer, or he's just a massive ally for the community. Either way, his role as Andres and his work in the LGBTQ community in Colombia makes him a black gay icon. Little Pimienta. Little Pimienta is a popular queer Colombian and Canadian singer who was born and raised in Colombia, but is now based in Toronto and has secured an international fan base. She proudly represents her black and indigenous Colombian roots and has released 4 albums since 2010, including her latest album, La Belleza, in 2025. Her work is critically acclaimed as well. Her album, Miss Colombia, in 2020, garnering a Grammy Award nomination for Best Alternative Music Album, a Latin Grammy Award nomination, and a Juno Award nomination, one of the most prestigious musical awards in Canada. She has visually stunning music videos, including her popular Miss Colombia tracks, Coming Through, Eso que tú haces, Nada, and Te Quería, which visually and musically blends together pieces of her Afro-Colombian and native Colombian cultures. Her sound is easy on the ears, melodically intriguing, and has this perfect blend of Afrocentric and Latin sounds. And I love that her style in her music videos is both very black and very Latin, putting visuals and colors together that I could have never thought of because I'm not a black native Colombian. Her visual styles in her videos and fashion are quite a treat and matches her ambient tranquil sound. And fun fact, she's close friends with another Latin and Canadian music star, Nelly Furtado. Check out her music videos on YouTube. You're in for a treat. Le Poderosa. Le Poderosa, or Powerful, is the nickname of Esmith Rivera Marquez, a prominent black activist in Colombia during the 1990s that was attacked in his small country town of San Juan de Aruba. When on his 18th birthday in 1999, he was abducted and sexually assaulted by paramilitary members with guns who wanted him to leave his hometown. Clearly, he was targeted by the local community for being openly gay. He was caught up as a victim of the ongoing Colombian War that has been raging in the country since the 1960s, where the government, far right, and far left military groups are battling for power, and obviously the conservative military targeted him. In YouTube videos and vlogs, he shared his story of healing from the anxiety and traumas, using dance, music, and poetry to tell his story and what life can be like for the Black gay community in rural Colombia. Mabeland. Mabeland, born Maybelline Largacha, is a queer Colombian singer and rapper based in Medellin who owns her own record label and is one of the most prominent black musicians in Colombia. She has several tracks with millions of views on YouTube, and she's been very vocal to the media about what it's like being a black and gay musician in Latin America. She boasts a fan base well outside of just Colombia because she gets booked to perform in other Spanish-speaking countries, particularly Mexico, where she has a big fan base as well. She's released several albums since her debut album called 1995, which was released in 2018 and is likely an ode to her birth year. Her next projects were called Deep Soul and Neo Soul, so obviously she's an R&B head first and foremost, though she can rap on tracks like Cuanto Más. I love that in the music videos for the song, she's dancing and singing with other ladies, living her best gay life.